Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my presentation. First of all, let me thank you all for your attention. Let me introduce myself. I am Christina from Stifar Yayasan Farmasi Semarang. In my presentation, I would like to report on my research about activity tests of okra fluid, Abimecus esculentum, on blood sugar level, and wound healing on diabetic ulcer. My team, I am Christina Astutiningse and Tias Eka Rahmawati. I divided my presentation in 4 parts. In first point about introduction my research. Diabetes mellitus or DM is a chronic metabolic disease characterized by increased blood sugar level caused by the pancreas being unable to produce enough insulin or the body being unable to effectively use the insulin products. In the long term, diabetes mellitus can lead to long-term vascular complications such as a microangiopathy and macroangiopathy. About 60% of DM sufferers experience have to heal wound known as diabetic ulcers. Diabetic ulcer is a chronic complication of diabetes indicated by tissue death and open wound on the surface on the skin. Wound recovery of diabetic ulcer with high sugar level result in DM sufferers experience a longer wound recovery process. This is because the immune system responds slow down, so blood plasma is poorly controlled, resulting in prolonged inflammation. Improper treatment of ulcer wound will aggravate the infection, resulting in amputation. Therefore, the necessary to conduct research find ingredient that can help heal diabetic wound with also control blood sugar. Many experts have conducted research to find nature ingredients that help heal diabetic wounds. The research was carried out using okra fruit, Abimecus esculentus from Malvaceae family. Okra fruit is commonly used for vegetable by the community and has been empirically widely used for DM. Okra fruit extract has also been widely proven to lower blood sugar level and has also been widely reported to wound healing. Okra fruit is also rich in phenol compound, particularly hydroxynamic acid derivative and flavonoid like isoquercetin, according to phytochemical research. Okra is also utilized as traditional medicine to treat a number of illnesses, including cancer, broad-spectrum microbial infection, hypoglycemia, constipation, urinary retention, and anti-inflammatory. This study was conducted using a rigorous methodology. Diabetic-induced male with white rats on the Sprague-Dawley strain were orally administered aloxan at a dose of 200 milligrams intraperitoneal to induce diabetes. Following with excision bone were created. After that, the rats will given okra fruit extract orally once a day. Blood sugar level be measured by every 5 days and bone diameter measured 3 daily for track the healing process. Methods. The study included the experimental study with complete randomized okra fruit extraction, 200 grams of dried okra with wood powder was extracted with 1 liter methanol by remaceration hour. Every 1 day is filtered and solvent used are replaced. The result of maceration were concentrated in a rotary evaporator with a temperature of 50 Celsius. In vivo hypoglycemic activity is same. Mice were acclimated for 1 week and a commercial feed and water were given to the labium. The mice were measured for blood glucose level before being induced by alloxan 200 milligram of 1 kilogram weight body. The test group was divided to 5 groups with each consisting of 4 mice with the following group division: the normal group without the induction alloxan and given a 0.5% CMCNA suspension orally. The negative group after induction was given a 0.5% CMCNA suspension orally. The positive control group after induction was given glibenclamide with a dose 13 milligrams of kilogram weight body. The extract group after induction was given an extract with a dose 100. The extract group, the other after induction, was given an extract with dose 200 kilogram weight body. The oral administration was conducted for 20 days, when the blood glucose level was determined every 5 days. Bone formation and measurement. Group 1 through 5 used established excision bones following anesthesia with ether. After shaving the rats back at 2 cm by 2 cm section was marked with clear tracing paper. Along the spot, a 2 cm and 2 cm excision bone was created. Every 3 days for 15 days, the parameters were measured, including the bone diameter. Beginning on the 50th day following the extract administration, the area of the bone was measured using clear plastic that was brought close the site and the knot. Result and discuss. The fruit Abimesus esculentus fruit was extracted by maceration method using very polar solvent, namely methanol, with a solvent change every 1 day, carry out for 3 days, and obtain a yield 32%. Based on the result previous research, Abimesus esculentus fruit extract contain active compound including flavonoid, alkaloid, tannin, and saponin. The extract was then used for hypoglycemic activity and wound healing diabetic using mild white rat test animal at 3 until 4 months. The data on day 0 and day 3 was calculated to increase blood glucose. The result in the normal group were obtained with an immediate increase rate smaller than that all groups. There is no induction of alloxan in the normal group, while in the other treatment group, it is induced by alloxan. The average blood glucose level from day 0 to day 20 can be seen in the table 1 below. Based on observation result, it was shown that all mice use a abnormal blood sugar level before induction using alloxan. But sugar measurement on the 5th day determined the success of alloxan induction because on the 5th day is the day is blood collection after the induction, with his reset a glucose level up for 200 milligram. All treatment group given alloxan induction were confirmed by the paired-t-test method of blood sugar levels on day 0 compared to day 5 day. Blood sugar level measurement after 5 days of alloxan induction treatment showed a not significant difference in the normal control group because the mice were not given alloxan. So there was not significant change in blood sugar level of the negative control group, the positive control group, and the extra group. Furthermore, blood was drawn on 10 and 15 days, showing the blood sugar began to decline and reached normal again on the 15 days. Observation occurred and the increase is carried out through macroscopic observation, which are carried out by measuring bone every 3 days. The observation result are presented in the table 2 in the recovery condition and closure of diabetic ulcer bone in the rats. The average presentation of bone closure in the positive control group, the group and the treatment with a dose 200 milligram on the 40-day reset 100%, and the extra group with a dose 100 milligram have begun to dry and close all wounds. The negative control group, the induced by alloxan but without administration of drug of extra, appear to have the slowest wound healing, with the wound condition appearing to be still wet on the 12 days. The normal group without induction and medication or wound extract to heal to talk store time because on the 12 days, the percentage of wound healing was greater than the negative control group. Even though the wound had not healed. The positive control group in the administration of glibenclamide and the 200 milligram extra group had held on 12 days, but minor wounds still had not closed completely. Macroscopic wound healing condition can see table 2. The following observation was recovery of diabetic ulcer wound. Injuries in the treatment group were carried out the 50 days after the rat experienced diabetes mellitus, or called the 0 day of injuries in the experimental animal group. The comparison average injuries of its group from day 0 and day 14 presented in figure 3. The average percentage of wound healing from its treatment group was subjected to a statistical test with an ANAVA test with a significant level P on 0.05. The result of the normal group stood out, showing the distinct pattern from positive group, including the extract group that received a dosage 100 and the dosage of 200, as well as for negative control group. For the positive control group, there was no significant difference from the 200 dose group, but it was significantly different from the other treatments. With the effect lowering blood sugar level, it also followed the recovery of diabetic ulcer wounds. The most optimal wound recovery is a dose 200 milligram. This shows that the between blood glucose level and the recovery diabetic ulcer wound in the test animal, there is mutually influencing relationship. Controlled blood glucose level have good wound recovery, but high blood sugar level can cause the wound to heal longer. This is due to the ability blood vessel to decrease vasoconstriction and vasodilatation and restore of pure tissue perfusion and high blood glucose level so that it become a fertile environment for grams to grow. So that the extract treatment grow with dose of 200 milligram showed good wound recovery because it was supported by controlled blood sugar level. Conclusion, the administration of okra fruit extract at dose of 100 milligram and 200 milligram is highly effectively in providing hypoglycemic, bringing blood sugar level from more than 200 milligram or diabetes mellitus condition to normal. The extract also demonstrated its effectiveness is healing diabetic wounds with 100% recovery rate at a dose of 200 milligram and 87% at a dose 100 milligram on the 12th day after rats develop diabetes. This is my presentation and thank you for your attention.